Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here, a little midday money. I think we're right on time, exactly 12 noon today. Sometimes we're a little early, more times like a minute or two, a little after 12. It's tough timing it. It's tough timing it with the intro. Welcome on in. Hope everybody's doing good today here. What did I say? It's Thursday. Did I say Wednesday? I don't even know what day it is. I know it's June the 9th. Hope everybody had a good day yesterday. I had a little winning day there in baseball. NBA did go down with we'll talk about that in a recap. Like, subscribe, ring that bell. So we want you on Max Wagers where it's at. If you're watching on Winning Free Picks, I appreciate it because that's where I do a little free pick video there. And, of course, Midday Money originating over a year ago on the Winning Free Picks page. But we're trying to get everybody to Max Wager because, it's not just me doing a live show 7 days a week. Because 5 days a week, noon all the way to 6 o'clock, we got you covered here. It is me, followed by Allie Burns, the Plus Money Honey Morning Wood, although Detroit Lenny is there often. Just Parlays, Chris King, 2 to 3. You got to follow him. Betting Royalty, love that handle. And again, everybody loves the parlays, so that is the parlay show. Right? I always say every show is different, unique in its own ways. And then we have Scott and Scott back to the window. Always a good recapping of the day's action and what's going on for that day. World Soccer Betting. Again, soccer buffs. This Sean's got you covered. Me, not so much on the pitch. That is not really me there in soccer. So go see Sean Miller 4 to 5. And, of course, Game Time. Nick, Tim, and Lenny wrapping up the Max Wager day from 5 to 6. So a lot of action. And again, we ask you to subscribe, and you're going to subscribe to all the other channels. I mean, you can just go to one and have it there all the time. It's pretty simple. I don't know. Make it easy for you. 7 Days Steel is scrolling underneath. I popped that up there for 2 minutes. If you want it, great. If you're missing out, what am I going to tell you? I don't know why you don't like money for $39 for a week. You come in and buy a 3-pack for $34.99, but won't buy a week for $39 for 7 days. Makes no sense, but that's why whatever. I'm going to get started on people's money management skills. Let's go. Hockey 68-56 plus 1886 in a video. We're going puck line Tampa. Yeah, we can lay to 130 if we wanted to. You know me. I'm not going to lay that. I'm going to go Tampa on a puck line. I did have the Rangers the last 2 games after we had the under a couple times there. Still a winning season in hockey. I'm going to go puck line here. I know. I think this Ranger team, you're right there to go up, 3-1 or whatever, 2-1. Take a nice little lead there and take control of the series. You let it slip away versus the defending champs, 2-time defending champs. I don't know. I think we're going to see the Tampa Bay goaltender, top notch. We'll go puck line here for big money. I took the NBA out, lose yesterday on the under, and I do have the under, and I got Boston for next game. But I didn't add in here because it just confused people. Baseball 87-75, 1 and 2 yesterday. Had a couple 1 and 2 days here in the video. So we're plus 1947, not bad. 87-75 for the season. 225 and 203 on Winning Free Picks plus 2650. Or you could be 39.96 to the plus at 231 to 197. Again, pushes to wins and a push to a loss. Shop around. It's a $1,300, almost a $1,350 swing there on those games from 6 more wins down to 6 losses. So it happens. Totals for me 107 and 68. Although I haven't had a total in a couple days. I haven't really been jumping on totals the last few days here in the video nor in the premiums. I've been not totaling up the last 2 days here. And my faves, not a huge fave guy. We know that 31 and 24. So most of my average, I think you'll probably average about a plus 105 on all my plays. Today is a little higher. Phillies, this is really just about fade in Milwaukee. 5 straight losses. Burns, head and shoulders better than Philly here. I get it. I get clear pitching edge over Eflin. But 6 in a row for the Phils. Maybe the Girardi thing keeps carrying over. They seem to be playing better. And let's be honest, this team was supposed to be pretty good. So I'm going to grab a plus 150 with a team on a 6-game win streak. That simple. Cleveland, run line up 115. This is basically I'm fading the A's, loser of 8 straight. I'm not going to lay 170 or whatever with I can't even pronounce this cat's name. Pilkington. What's the name? Pilkington? Connor
Pilkington, something like that, yeah. You're close. You're good to go.
You know, listen, 170, 180, no. Run line, I'll grab it. I'll grab a run line play here with Cleveland. And the Sox, what do we have? 14 in a row here for the Angels. Nickelback couldn't save them. Another 1-0 loss. They're not. And I said this when I had them on Monday night. You're losing 1-0. Then you lose in extra innings. 1-0 again. I think you lost in extra innings coming home. You had a lead. You blow that. Manager change, fine. The funny thing is that, people still loving like, it's Trout's MVP to lose. Are you kidding me here? Him and Ohtani, like two guys are supposed to be like the best players in baseball, MVP guys. Yeah, come on. No, this team. They were, 10 games over? I was proud of myself. I'm like, finally, Sandoval against some pitching here. Lorenz in there was pitching good for the Angels. Like, Syndergaard had been okay. Yeah, 14 in a row. Trade deadline can't come fast enough. This team's a mess. I'll take the plus 107. I mean, really, I don't care if you think Ohtani's that good in 1984. I'd still take the Red Sox today. Prop time. Getting my butt kicked in props. There's nothing else to say. This 1-3 yesterday. My favorite one of the day went down too. So that equals out my Jeff McNeil, one of my favorite plays. We're back to the well again today. Cincy early. Stevenson and Farmer for Ribbies, 145 and plus 170. Again, Stevenson, we cashed him a few times. He was actually higher, so they've kind of adjusted down to him. 450 last 7 games, 7 Ribbies. Farmer, 7 Ribbies his last 7 games as well, plus 170. Votto is out there at a plus 120. He's got 10 Ribbies his last 7 if you want to jump on a little Votto action. He's hitting 320 over that span too. So you want to grab that. I think Davies gives up some runs. Yankees, again, we got Judge minus 115, Stanton 110, Donaldson's at plus 105. I'm not putting those kind of bets out. How many times have we passed on those things and they cash? Yeah, they cash. It's even money. I'm not putting out an even money bet, folks. I'm going to look a little deeper. So we're down. We'll hit some of these. We'll chip this away. It is what it is. Falefa is a guy. I like him. He's sitting around $3. I'll take him plus 185. Cleveland Ramirez. I usually don't like going this low, but Ramirez, the guy has over 50 RBI. Everybody loves Judge. Yeah, Judge got like 35 RBIs or something. What's he got? 22 homers and like 40 RBIs. This cat's got more ribbies than Judge. He gets it done. What is there to say? Clutch. Remember the old baseball card? Runners in scoring position. What's this guy's average? 900 plus 115. I'll take it, even though it's a light number. KC. Everybody probably say Rivera. Who's Rivera? Exactly. Who is this guy? I don't know. I'm going to grab a 195 from little Edwin here down in the lineup, and this is more of the Oriole pitching being old school Oriole pitching. Bad. Lyles isn't somebody I love. 195 spot. I'm expecting Kansas City to score a bit. Let's go. And the Atlanta Braves versus the Brubaker. Last year, Bruby, 5 innings, 7 Ks, but he also gave up 7 runs and 3 homers here. Riley, I think, got him for 2. So I'll grab Riley with a ribby. He's probably batting a 3 or 4 hole. Plus 115, sure. Albies, a little bit further down, the 5 or 6 slot. He's been hot. Had a homer yesterday, I believe. 165. I'll grab a 165 from this guy because I think the Brubaker is going to be a boo baker. They'll be booing him in Pittsburgh. And I like that kid, but forget about it. Those are the plays and the props for the video today. It's on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. If you want to come give me a follow, come on, say hello. No new follows lately. Actually, I got a couple follows here. I always check the day after any follows. 1 follow yesterday. 1 follow. Thanks. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? We'll get it.
I follow you, Higgs. I follow you.
I had I don't even know. I just lost my train of thought. Apologize. Whatever. David, how are you? I like the Dodgers Yanks run line. How about the Rays today? Rays open at 155, now 170. You want to run line these puppies with Sugar Shane? I like me some McClanahan. So why not? I'm going to say yes to that. I thought about it yesterday. I'm like, when I did so for the picks parlays, it was like free pick day yesterday. So I grabbed the Boston. They were plus 120 at the time. And Angels were like a 155. Tampa Bay was a 125 fave. I'm thinking to myself, wow, I got to shop around and try to see if I grab this 125. Yeah, next thing I see is up at the 150 range and then 170. I do like the Rays. I thought about the under. Mikolas is pretty solid. Rays don't really hit a ton. McClanahan is a stud, so I like that. And the Yanks and Dodgers, yeah, I do like the Yanks today. Minus 115 there on the run line for me. I grabbed that yesterday. So I'm on that one. And the Dodgers, fade and cease. I understand just because you want to do a little run line, right? You don't want to lay with the Dodgers because Cease can come out and pitch a gem. And White Sox, as our guy Elliott used to love, right? First lefties, hit him against lefties. But Tom Anderson he's not really a slouch here for LA. He's 55 innings. Undefeated, right? They're 7-3 in the starts. He's got all 7 wins under his belt. 2.59 ERA. This kid is not too shabby. You want to go to a little run line? I'll agree with you. Yanks off a loss, 1 run for them. I'm with you. I'm with you, as they say in my blue heaven. Richard P. Thanks, fella. Good to see you. Dodgers, White Sox over the 8.5. I don't like that. I don't like that because I think both pitchers can shut down the other team here. So I don't like that. San Fran over the 8. I can get behind that. Yes. Yanks run line. Sure. Bounce back. I think it's up to about the 120 range now. I understand. San Fran run line. Webb over the Gombe. Yeah. And I kind of like Gomber early. I was like, I kind of like Gomber. Boy, he has been a disaster from that start. I mean, 3.4022. This guy's pitching pretty good. Then 5.3. 2, not bad, but then 8 and 9, his last 2 games, absolutely mauled. So you want to go over there? I get it. KC Baltimore over the 9, I could see that happening. Yes. Raheem Jordan's in the house this morning or afternoon. I always say good morning, people, but it's definitely good afternoon. Braves are 260 with Fried, 135 run line. I'm the same way, Justin. I can't get into the 130 range. That's a 120. I'll maybe. I can make an exception, I guess. I mean, I can't do 135s, 140s, and higher. Not for me. Not for me. Brio, good afternoon. How are you, my friend? Go Yankees. Yeah. Yanks yesterday, not looking good. Cortez get speed up a little bit. But I think you got to like them today. I think you got to like them today in the bounce back. Again, run line only. I'm not telling you to lie. Tampa Bay puck line sounds bogus. You don't like Tampa Bay today? What you like the Rangers there, Richard? I mean, I just don't think there's enough value at the 120 mark here to grab the Rangers. I mean, you want to take them plus one? I'm looking for plus kind of money. And I feel I had the under the other day. I didn't come back on it in a recent game. But I just think that at plus 110, I don't know. I'm not liking it. I'd rather go the other way and maybe score a 3-1, 4-2 win than hold out for plus 10 bucks on a 3-2 win. That can go either way. Lane, stop by to say hello. Took the Yanks run line and Dodgers money line. I'm not going to say no to the Dodgers. I mean, I just ran down Anderson's numbers. The kid is pretty solid. Comments about the Blue Jays kept me off him yesterday. Good morning to you, James. You're welcome there. I said it. Sometimes I just lay off a game or just go the other way because it looks bad. And I don't feel I'm going to get hurt doing that because it's always going to be on a dog. Right? If it looks too good to be true, it usually is. Gun skill. How you been, my friend? Phillies Brew Crew. What do I think? I grabbed the Phillies here plus a 152. Phillies 152. And I just trolled my pen and I lost it. So Phillies 152 for me in the chat. It's right there for you. Number one with a bullet. Wind blowing out in Chi-Town today. Yeah, I mean, you have two teams. The White Sox have been kind of an under team, lackluster. Dodgers, again, it's a team that score 14, could score 2. And you got Cease, who's a solid arm. And this kid Anderson is solid, too. It's a no play on a total for me, miss. Mike, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Hope all is well. So you went camping or something the other day? Baltimore over, yes, with the Royals. I'm going to say okay that. You got Booby and Lyles. Yes. Taking the Cards money line today. Huh? A little Davey action versus Tyler Mahle. You know I like Mahle. Again, do I want to lay with the Reds? We've had this discussion before, right? It's one of those things like because it's embedded. It's still stuck in my head. They started 3-22. I don't want to be taking a team that's 3-22 and laying a fave, laying money with them, but they've improved. I understand them being a small home fave. Arizona, to me, as much as I still like them, I got that wild NL West prop on them just because we couldn't take the Dodgers or the Padres. But Zach Davies, is he the guy I think is going to come out and pitch 7-8 1-runs? I don't know. I kind of worry about Arizona sometimes. Look at his last couple games here. 2-1 loser, 3-1 loser, 9-5 win, 5-3 loss. Not bad. The Dodgers 4-3, 4-1. I mean, they have trouble scoring sometimes. I mean, look at his games. 1-1, the 9 versus Kansas City. 3-4, 1, a 5, a 5, a 4, a 3. Arizona offense is not. I know it's bad. I know it's been bad in Cincy. I think Mahle's better than a 5.50 ERA though. Pitt Atlanta over. I think so. I think they're going to get them. Braves starting to hit a little bit. Braves are going to have a run in them. Met fans, they'll have a run. You got Fried. He's good. Wright's pitching well. If they get anything from Ian Anderson, turning things around there, because the offense is going to come around because that had been struggling. A couple of those guys were like, I think Duvall was like under 200 at one point, wasn't he? I mean, he pulled their stats real fast. Let's see, last couple of games: 13-2, 3-2, 8 runs, 6 runs, 3 runs, 13, 6, 7, 2, 6. I mean, I don't think Olsen's hitting 260 now. He's got about Duvall's over 200 finally. Kuhn is back. That's a big ad there. He comes back. I like the over though. KC and Baltimore. I like over the total there, Quincy. Over the total. Miss Danika's in the house. Giants, Braves, Yanks, Red Sox parlay. So we got 3 big faves, and you throw in a pick 'em with the Sox. I mean, why wouldn't you just throw the Indians in that? Hey, Cleveland, there's -70. You're taking a 120 team. And I got the Sox myself, Miss Nika. But this one is like, I don't get it. Giants laying $2, $2.70. Yanks are in the $2.70 range. And then you come in with the Red Sox. Yeah, but I switch it out. Put the Rays in there instead of the Red Sox. Yeah, free. Yeah, I saw his ERA versus that. I did see that on Baseball Reference. Still like the over. I think that Atlanta hits him, even if he gives up. I think anything you get out of Pitt is a bonus, right? And the line did go up. It was an 8, and now I'm seeing 8.5s from yesterday. So it's gone up. right? Is that officially 8.5 across the board here? And a few. Listen, since he went from 9 to 9.5, I mentioned Tampa Bay up to 170. Milwaukee lines come down. It was 175. It's 162. A couple lines have moved. Angels total 7.5 up to 8. Robert says run line all day. Oh my goodness! Listen, I'm with you on it, Rob. I like the Yanks too, but we got to curb our enthusiasm. Off a loss, I get it. One run, I get it. You know, Bundy's pitching. Let's be honest. The Yanks should win this one. You know, they should have. Who's leading off today? Is Judge leading off with a homer today, or is it DJ? I mean, the Yanks could have 3 runs in the first inning out of the gate like the other night. Little outside the box parlay, all to get at least 1 hit. Ketel Marte, sure. Stevenson, I like. And Votto, 250. I don't think that's terrible. I don't think that's bad. Stevenson's hitting 300. He's been hot lately. Votto's been hot lately. And I like Ketel Marte. I don't know what his stats are. Michael, good morning. Thinking of taking Miami Washington under 4.5 first 5. You know, this is a tough one for me here. Now, is Strass going to come back and get shelled? Is Rogers going to continue to pitch to a 6 ERA? We're off a shutout last night. I mean, I know they scored in extra innings, but for 9 innings, this game was a shutout. I've mentioned before I love betting Miami because I love their pitchers, but the offense have been scaring me. The Washington team is, I think, just a total mess. I don't – I mean, total-wise, I would avoid. Strass is healthy. He comes in here. Let's be honest. He's going to go up maybe 6 innings, right? You're not going to have him come in here and complete game shutout stuff. But, again, he goes 7, give up nothing. Rogers could stymie the Nats. We've seen them be horrible. Or both guys get shelled in the first inning. It's 4-4. Stay away. Couldn't bet it, though. Love them for game 4. See, we'll talk some Warrior stuff here because I think you put a fork in Golden State. I think they're absolutely done. Whining about the crowds. Really? Really, Clay, you big baby? I mean, like, I remember you saying stuff when, like, LeBron was complaining about, oh, people say mean things, so I guess you're a baby. More reason to hate Golden State. And then that clown's out there doing an interview with a mask on. What are you wearing a mask for, Steve Kerr? What are you wearing? What's going on here? I mean, Golden State is done. They have zero heart. Our boy Draymond fouled out, right? I expect him to get ejected in the second quarter. No, he saved it for the ejection. Under props all over the place for him. Golden State, put a fork in them. I don't think they bounce. I think they get run out of the building on Friday, right? They play Friday or Saturday. I think they get run out in that game. Maybe they win one at home. I don't even think they cover that 4 at home. We've seen this team. Durant leaves, who, by the way, was like an MVP to finals. Next 2 years, these guys even make the playoffs. This is Curry is due for a bad game. And I say that as much times I don't talk about things being due and bad or winning, losing when I talk about the people due to have things. But he hasn't had a clunker or a really bad game yet. And on the flip side, you haven't had a really good game from Tatum, right? I think, like I said, like him or Brown's shooting like 35%. They haven't really busted out. Who else is coming? Clay had a great game. They still lost. Warriors, it's over. It is over. Write it down. Get the pen out. I'm saying it. 5, 6 games top. Boston wins this guy. Boston wins. Thoughts on under Dodgers and White Sox? Yes. Don't want to run line the Braves 2.5. So I did Acuna 1+ hit. Braves win over 3 runs, 115. Have in love with these. Yeah, 2.5 runs is a steep one, and you're going to be laying what? I think the Brave run line was 140. I saw yesterday or this morning was a 140 on the run line. Don't want to do that. Acuna to get a hit. Yeah, Braves should win. Over 3.5 runs, they should all get there, right? You're thinking 5-2 or something, right? Acuna How about Acuna with a grand slam and cash all these 4-0 win? I like it. Pirates team total over 2.5. It went up to 3.5. Interesting. Interesting. I guess this over is definitely in play out here, unless we think the Pirates win this one 4-2. Yes, run Marlins and Nats. Yeah, exactly. Strats is, we don't know again, and Rogers has been disaster. Marcher 304, tiny sample versus Molly. Yeah, but you look at the last 7 days, you start swinging the bat well, that carries over. Reds under. I can see that again, Big Ways. Everybody thinks the Reds have 9 ERAs now. They've played a lot better. White Sox money line. Listen, you're getting plus money, right, Big Waves? It's plus money. It's Cease on the hill. Usually they're good against lefties. It's a nothing for me. And the Cards. You want to take St. Louis getting big dog money with Mikolas? I'm not going to say no to that. I mean, it's Tampa Bay run line, or you're going to say, you know what, Cardinals getting $2 or $1.80, whatever it is. Let me pull it up. $1.55 now. Oh, it's come down a little bit because this line was $1.70. Now it's in the $1.60, $1.65 range. So $1.50 with St. Louis, I could say okay to that. Warriors win game 4. Write it down. Celtics off win, not the same team. In regular season is one thing. Playoffs, I think it's different because you have so many days off between. I don't know. I think you're wrong. I think Celtics win this again by double digits. We said it yesterday, right? We're Celtics -9 for plus $2. Lay it. And won by what, 15, 16 points? Reds game I'm going to go over yesterday. Yesterday was an under. I don't know. I kind of still like the under again. Detroit is an under team. Yeah. Tigers are definitely an under bunch. Where are they at today? Are they playing today, Detroit? I don't think they're on the board.
I don't think they play today, no.
Yeah.
And yes, Detroit's got the worst offense in baseball. I keep telling Lenny that.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, Houston's an under team. But it's a surprise if you haven't looked at the numbers, though. That's the thing. Like, if you didn't look at the numbers, you wouldn't know that. You know, I've been saying Houston, the pitching has been solid. The problem is that out of Verlander, everybody's a 5-inning pitcher. You know, that's the problem with Houston. And as I'm going to say as bad as the offense has been, you know, that's not the right word, but they're 40-17 to the under because that's just a bad offense. They got 40 wins. 40 wins with an offense that's not even clicking yet. That's crazy. Or would I know they're 40-17 to the under. I'm sorry, they're not that they have 40 wins. That was mistaken. And Detroit, 35-19. Detroit to the under. Again, is it the worst hitting team? Quite possibly, yes. And that was a team I thought, and you know it's going to be an under with them because they have decent pitching. The pitching is decent for those guys. The young guys have been okay. The problem is no bats. And Houston has 36 wins, of which 40-17 to the under. Offense has not clicked. I'm telling you, Houston, I'm saying Montes is coming to the Stros. Dog or pass, but can't back Mikolas. Yeah, that's a tough one, man. 150, you want to take him. I get it. He keeps you in it, but thoughts on Twins Yanks? Yankees are online. That's it. How are we not taking the Yanks? I know it's a square play, and sometimes I got to take it. I mean, Cole has been fabulous. He's been good. He had one bad game against Baltimore. Take out that 5 runs versus Baltimore. He's allowed 3 runs in opening day and 1 since. 0-1, 2-1, 0-0-2. And that 2 was against that crazy 4-2 game versus Detroit. And I'm thinking to myself, that was after they lost to Toronto. I had Toronto in his opening game. And then the next game, he comes out after like an inning 2/3. I'm like, Cole is done. It's under 91 Yankees. Hello, money. Yeah. 0, 0, 1, 3, 2, 5. And that was in 8 innings. That was his longest outing. 5 runs, 8 innings. 1-0. Yeah. Yankees run line, please. Especially coming off a game they scored 1 run. Hey, like I don't mind the heat down here. I've been here a year. I don't mind the heat. That's fine. I don't mind. I keep my window open in the truck. Although, like, my little leather console inside, I guess from, like, get my son or whatever from football, and it, like, ripped. He warped it with his sweaty arm. All I can say is about on Houston is Alvarez. Yeah, Yordi. And he's been hot, too. We had some Yordi props. But, again, Altuve, Bregman's done nothing. Gurriel, Tucker's a guy I loved. This team is not even hit yet. Haven't even hit yet. And I mean, then you look at their division here, where again, I think Montas is going to go there. Is it? I mean, they have the depth to get him. Will the A's trade in division? Is another question. You had the Angels, right? They look good. Look like they give them a challenge. 10 games over at one point. Now you're sitting 10 games back. Texas have gotten nothing out of their 2 big money bats. I should say Marcus Semien. What do you have? 2 or 3 homers, like 10 ribbies the other day in a doubleheader. But other than that, he's done nothing. Seattle, totally underachieving. I want to back the Giants, but these prices are crazy. Rockies plus 1.5, Giants trouble on run line at home. I said yesterday, so we had Rodon on Monday night, right? Or whatever day that was. Tuesday maybe against them? I don't even remember what day it was. So let's grab a little Rodon run line. Couldn't get it done. Giants lose that outright. Yesterday I was like, here's the spot where maybe the road trip catches up with them, right? Now you're home for a day. See, body clock starts working. And what's that game? Extra innings. They pulled it out 2-1. And Gomber was a guy I kind of liked to start the year, and he's been a disaster since. Absolute disaster. I mean, Gomber, jeez. You know how we roll, Lex. Just found out I'm getting a 3K bonus, 7K raise. Oh, Lex. That's just an extra 10K for your parlays, bro. Nick's like an over Diamondbacks 9.5 today and against the Reds. I don't like that. I like the under. I'm an under guy in that game. Actually, I'm seeing 10s now in this game. This game was 9 yesterday. It's up to 10 in some spots. Holy cow. Well, I got no opinion on a 10 now. It's a 10. I mean, I guess you got to go over. It's gone up a whole run in a day. Right? I mean, what's going on over there? What's the weather? The wind is straight blowing out. I mean, I get it. We have 2 guys who are kind of questionable. Listen, that just kind of helps my player props I over my 2 guys. I guess we'll go over. So, I don't know. Is that it? We're going to wrap this puppy up. We're out of here. Nobody's even talking. Listen, stick around for Allie Burns. I put up the Allie Burn Morning Wood coming up next. Half hour away. So stick around for that. Recapping. I'm going to go Tampa Bay puck line tonight, plus money. And then the bases. Give me Philly, Faden, Burns. I know it's tough, but 150, I'll take a team on the hot 6 in a row versus losing 5 in a row. Cleveland, A's have lost 8 straight. Let's go run line. And the Sox, 14 down for the Angels. Cannot do that. Again, I'll take Boston here. I did have Angels run line the other night on, was that Monday 1-0 there with Syndergaard, whenever that was? Yeah. 2 1-0 losses for the Angels, an extra inning loss. Nickelback can't save them. Maybe they should come out to the Spice Girls tonight. I don't know. Maybe Who Let the Dogs Out? Didn't they have a rally monkey? Maybe there's someone to rally. Maybe they should cut the little rally monkey's head off on like the pitcher's mound. You know, get a new rally cry out there because they're in trouble. No bounce back cannon, their manager. White Sox first 5, Richie P. Where's that guy Elliott? That's an Elliott move, right? Fade, White Sox versus lefties. I can't. This is a not interested in that game. I mean, I kind of like the Dodgers. Hit the like button. Thanks. Tell them, Lex. They don't listen to me. Tampa Bay first 5 run line. I can do that. Again, that line just keeps going up, Richie. Telling you to take Tampa Bay there. Telling you to take Tampa. All right. We're officially over here. It's a quiet one today. Be careful on a Thursday. Crazy lineups. I second Cleveland today, says J-Rock. I mean, this A's team can't score. I mean, how do you back them? Unless it's Blackburn, you cannot back this A's team. He's got what? When he's on the mound, they've won 8, 9 of his games. That's half of their wins on the season. They have 20 wins. He starts, they got 8. Anybody else? Whew, you're rolling the dice. I mean, J-Rock, hindsight being 2020, should I had the Red Sox on Monday night? Probably should have. Same with the Mets that day against San Diego. Should I have taken Boston yesterday when they fired the coach and rolled in Nickelback? Probably, right? I mean, how do we bet on them as being favorites? All right, it's kind of like when I said on Sunday when they were like a 110 dog to Philly. I'm like, you know what? That's a little light. That's a game we should maybe play on. Now, that one didn't win. We saw Kansas City deliver yesterday on that one, but sometimes look at the lines. And now they're still being favored. They were favored in 2 of these 3 games, and they've lost 14 in a row, possibly 15 if they go down tonight. Can't bet the Angels. 2-1-0 losses. It's not just one thing. It's not like saying, oh, man, if they just got this. No, they got pitching. Then they can't hit. Then you lose in extra innings. Rough one. Rough. Terrible. But, all right. Everybody have a good Thursday. See everybody on Friday. Football Friday tomorrow. Talking some football. Going to do some college football today. We'll talk about that tomorrow. If you people want to get down long term out of the window. See you tomorrow.